After exploring the northern Chile and before heading down south, we spent a week over Christmas on the beach in Pichicay. Our accommodation wasn't glamorous, but having a stunning beach right on our doorstep more than made up for it. We spent every day at the beach. Michael and Julia went swimming, whilst I sat on the beach watching them with a cold beer in my hand. And every evening we brought a picnic down to the beach, along with some mulled wine. It was Christmas after all. My name is Sanne, and this is my husband Michael and our daughter Julia. In this series, we are spending 4.5 months in Chile, exploring as much of it as we can, from its north to south. So join us on our journey through the longest country in the world. Was it cold?
Yeah, kinda.
There is nothing quite like the sound of the Pacific Ocean. Its waves crash on the beach with a deafening roar over and over again, and that sound somehow seems amplified at night when you are lying and trying to sleep. Whilst thinking about the fact that Chile does get tsunamis and you have no internet and therefore wouldn't get any warning. We're walking to the beach for a picnic and dinner and wine. Our place is over there. And this is the neighborhood. I was just looking at the waves going, this is going to be a big one, and it went all over us. It didn't go near you. But it's gone right over where our food was. And
thank God you shouted, I'd have been soaked otherwise.
I dropped my phone as I saw the wave coming, but I managed to pick it up just as the wave came over where the phone was. So, yeah.
Wow.
Oh well, that was fun. We need to move.
Yeah,
obviously the tide's coming in.
Back there.
It's the day before Christmas Eve and we're having our dinner on the beach.
Here it goes.
Half an hour later.
Half an hour later and you discover it's a screw top. There you go, my darling.
Thank you very much. I'll come have your cake, then you can play. Cake first, then playing in the sand. Does that sound good? I just had to hand wash a load of clothes in a bucket because we haven't had a washing machine since the first time we went to Antofagasta about 3 weeks ago. Putting all the pants on the washing line.
Gonna have to ration the pigs.
Yeah, so the washing line snapped and it all ended up in the sand. They're really filthy now. It's Christmas Eve and I'm making a salad since we don't have an oven here, so we have to boil anything or fry anything that we want to make for Christmas. So our food is going to be interesting this Christmas. And also because it's hot here, instead of having wine with my cooking, I'm having a beer while Michael and Julia are playing dominoes.
Put one down and then we've got to try and match it. So put one down. Go on. Right, everyone can play this one.
The loser has to clean that up.
And Julia has to clean it up. I like that. Just don't call yourself a loser.
The loser of the game.
We are walking through a wetland, which is about 1 kilometer from our house, on a Christmas Eve. But the problem is, being somewhere hot at Christmas, it doesn't really feel like Christmas. We don't have that Christmas mood and Christmas feeling that you get normally. So we're thinking next year we're definitely going to spend December back in Europe, somewhere that has lots of Christmas markets, since we love Christmas markets. But it's beautiful here nonetheless. We've come to the end of our beach here, and it is so spectacular. And this water there, it's in the colour of cappuccino. It's weird.
Sand is mixing with the seawater coming in, so it looks like a froth on a cappuccino or something like that.
We have come to the end of our beach, and what a beach it is! Several kilometers of golden sand and crashing waves of the Pacific Ocean. It's spectacular, really is. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of rubbish around. If you ignore that part, the beach itself is stunning. And what a way to spend Christmas! Since we don't have an oven, Michael boiled these sweet carrot cakes, so we'll see what they're like. Let's try them out.
Probably need to put a lot more sugar in.
Yeah, you should put a lot more sugar in it. I mean, it's like bread.
Hey!
Oh well. Well, that's our Christmas cake.
I had no measuring stuff. Julia's going to sit back, isn't she? I had no measuring stuff. I had no oven.
No weighing scales.
No weighing scales. No nothing. I just guessed it all, put it together, and made the best food Vanna said she's ever tasted in her life.
I mean, no, they're good. They're good. They're just not very sweet.
Cut!
But they are good.
Julia, stop throwing up. Drinking your mulled wine secretively out of a coffee mug.
The best way to have it is warm. So
Covert.
nobody knows that I'll get mulled wine in that. There's a Christmas parade. It's now escalated from Santa Claus throwing sweets to kids to fire in the road. Not entirely sure what that's about. Julia might be too old to believe in Santa Claus anymore, but I'm still doing some presents. A load of sweets, just so she has something to open up. Morning! Merry Christmas, bud.
Merry Christmas.
Do you want to see what Santa Claus brought?
What's Santa Claus brought?
Come on.
That's a lot of sweets.
What did you get there? Lots of sweets?
I absolutely love that. Reminds me of a birthday, you know. I thought you didn't have any wrapping paper.
Well, Santa Claus did.
Exactly, so who
Sure
had
he
the
did.
wrapping paper?
Wrapping paper is there.
Too much.
It's in English, but I still don't understand it. I'm just gonna open it, see what it says. Oh, there's those coffee sticks. They're chocolate-filled poppy sticks.
Nice one.
I've never gotten so many sweets in one day in my entire life.
Open these. Out again. I think we did pretty well with our dinner, Christmas dinner, on a camping stove. So yes.
Boiling water through this sieve that I found. Got the pies in there, boiling them first, then frying them.
Yep, it's not bad.
Going alright so far?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't tasted it yet.
Well, yeah, that's true. Michael's working hard, making Christmas dinner.
Enjoying himself.
Good.
Really enjoying myself. I like doing these little fiddly things like that.
Michael and Julia are having a chilly dip in the ocean on Christmas Day, whilst I'm having a nice cold beer. So this is where we spent the last week and Christmas. It's not the most glamorous of places, but it has worked very well. And it's only 200 meters away from the beach, which is the best thing out of all of them. We've spent every day at the beach, and we've been having dinners and lunches at the beach, and Michael and Julie have been going swimming. So we've had a lot of fun. The place itself is interesting. We did book it because it's all wooden and it kind of fits with the Christmas theme. The building is quite nice. However, there's a few issues with this place, including one that the big windows are facing the road rather than the beach. Strange. Also, there's a lot of clutter. Because we're traveling, obviously, for a long time, we have a lot of stuff. So there was nowhere to put our things, and we ended up just having everything on the floor. We did clear the kitchen table of all the clutter, and we cleared as much of the clutter as we possibly could, but still didn't help all that much. So this is where we've been sitting down and watching our films and eating, and into the kitchen. The kitchen is pretty basic. There's really not a lot to it. There's no oven. There's a camping stove, which worked very well. We did have to make Christmas dinner just on a stove, so no roasties, no cake for us this year, but we still did well. I think we did a good, nice food. And into the rest of the house. So this was our bedroom. So really not a lot here. We had to bring our own bedding, but that was fine because we had to buy it for the tarantula place. And there were loads of blankets and pillow innards, so that was fine. That was about it in here. And into Julia's room. So this was Julia's room. She was sleeping in the bottom bunk. And the only problem with this room is that there were a lot of chairs and all sorts of other clutter. So again, and especially in these areas, I'm kind of worried about spiders if there is a lot of clutter. So yeah, that was the only problem. And we cleared all of that out again because, you know, just needs a bit more tidying up. This is the bathroom. So again, this toilet, shower actually was really good. The water was nice and hot, and it went for quite a while, although it all of a sudden turned off from hot water to freezing cold, and gave us a shock a few times. But other than that, the shower was really good. The weird thing is, why are there used hairbrushes with some hair in an Airbnb? That's gross. But anyway, so this is the front of the property. It actually looks quite nice from the outside, from the front anyway. The view is not so nice. Well, let's go to the back. So this is the back of the property, and this is where the property should be facing, to be honest, because the view is that way. The ocean is only maybe 200 meters away from us, and you can see it from here. So if the house was built here, you would have an amazing view. But the best thing about this Airbnb, as I said, is that it's close to the beach, and a beautiful beach at that. And at night time, when we were sleeping, those are our bedrooms there at the back. All we could hear all night are the waves crashing, and they sound so loud at night time. I assume because there's no other sound, so you can really hear these waves crashing. And also, every so often, when there was a bigger wave crashing on the beach, the whole house shuddered. So, I don't quite know why it causes the whole house to shudder, because we are still quite a bit of way away from the beach. But yes, a bigger wave caused it all like shudder. So that was fun. But yeah, all in all, we've had an amazing time here, and the beach was really beautiful. It was quite lit up, and there was a lot of it. But it is what it is. Either way, we still enjoyed it, and we really enjoyed our stay here. And now we are finally heading down south. So we're heading south of Santiago, and we're heading towards Patagonia. We can't wait.